Hey guys, Riley Spanish here, and welcome back to the Card Lock 151 Pokemon cards and Fire Red Nuzlocke, where the cards I pull from the pack choose my encounters that I get to use. I got the whole team up to level 16 off screen from the Brock victory, so I have Beedrill, Pidgey, and Charmander. I did delay its evolution, not on purpose, I was just button mashing, but we do have a Route 3 encounter to pull for. So I will grab a pack here and see what we get for the next route. I believe I'm looking for Spearow, Jigglypuff, or Mankey. I think those are my only options. But let's see if I can get any of those at all. Got Grass Energy, Squirtle, Lickitung, Venonat. What is that? Pidgey. Rhyhorn? No, Rhydon. I'm so bad at opening packs facing this direction. Rigid Band. Nidorino. I could have sworn I remembered Nidoran being on that route, but I guess not. Articuno. I'm not using legendaries even if I get the opportunity to. A Poliwhirl illustration rare. That is a very nice pull, but does not help me here. And a Jolteon. So unless there is the Nidoran line in that route, then I don't believe I get anything, unfortunately. But let me double check when I get there. I don't think that that is something that I can use, but I will find out. Yeah, if the Nidorans are there, then I will definitely take a Nidoran male, though. Nidorino, definitely a good pull. Let's hope that I can use it. Get over to... Oh, time to get the running shoes. I'm using speed up anyways, so now I can go extra speedy. Let's see, I believe she has some flying types, so let's go Charmander. Charmander's really the only team member I have here that I'm super attached to. Sincerely doubt that I'll still be using Beedrill a little later in the game, but for now, definitely want to keep it on par with the other team members in terms of level. Bug Catcher. Let's do that, and then switch to Pidgey for the others, because Pidgeot is actually a pretty solid team member. And I definitely, I need to have HM users. So, hoping to keep Pidgeot around. Let's see, who's next? The Shorts kid, youngster Ben. Ekans has Intimidate. We'll keep Charmander in since it's got special attacks. Level 17, and we will let you evolve this time. Charmeleon. And the goal of this episode is to get through Misty. Kind of my plan to do one gym leader per episode. Definitely going to be fighting pretty much every trainer. There's a rocket in the basement floor of Mountain Moon with a Raticate that I might try to avoid. I don't remember if you even can avoid him in this game. or if that is just a true like Gen 1 thing where he's a spinner. But if I can avoid him, I think it might be for the best. Just because that Raticate can be a little tricky. I could definitely see myself losing a team member to that trainer. But pretty much everything else is pretty simple. I did check the website I was using to tell me the encounters, and I don't remember it saying that there was Nidoran in this route, but I just really hope that's not the case, because I definitely want a Nidoking for this playthrough. And I am absolutely gonna need another encounter before Misty, because Charmeleon definitely can't take on Misty's gym. The grass type encounter that I can get from the route above Cerulean is Oddish for Fire Red, so I could potentially have a Gloom for Misty's gym. However, I don't know if it gets a grass move that isn't Absorb. Let's fight the Jigglypuff girl. Alright, and that is the last trainer before Mount Moon. Spearow. If I don't see Nidoran, then I'm just gonna have to give up. Hey, there it is. It is in this route. I am very happy to see that. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it might not be. I don't want to risk knocking it out because it is only level 6. And I'm probably just going to do a lot of switch training and running back to the Pokemon Center with it. Because as soon as it hits level 16, it can pretty much hold its own. But until then... There we go. So I do have, I mean, as long as I don't lose it, I will have a Nidoking. So this is the same route then, right? Yeah, Route 3. Route 4, is this Route 4? So Route 4 goes, it's this, but then it also is the patch of grass as soon as you get outside, to the left of Cerulean City. And I believe I can get like Mankey and Ekans there. Wouldn't mind Mankey. Having a fighting type would be pretty solid. Although neither of those really help me with Misty at all. I always forget where the... Or go right by the store in Pewter City. Alright, so I definitely need a few more Pokeballs. Do not want to run out. How many potions do I have? I have 7. Get 2 more of those. And 1 more antidote for good measure. I just really don't want to lose anything to something stupid again, like I did with Rattata. That being said, I'm not very sad to not have the Rattata, but it would just be a nice kind of generalized Pokemon to have on my team. Okay, so let's get into Mount Moon and pause because it is time for another encounter. Let's get a pack and hope that I get something that you can catch in Mount Moon. That is going to be, I believe, Clefairy, Paris, Geodude, or Zubat. I'm not incredibly attached to any of those. I really don't want any of those Pokemon, but Paris would be somewhat useful in Misty's gym, despite the fact that it is, you know, just a generally not great Pokemon. Parasect and Paris, both bug grass. There's the Spearow that I could have used last route. Bellsprout. Magikarp. Oddish. So this would be a good pack for the route after Mount Moon. Primeape. Fearow. Onix, not available till Rock Tunnel. Persian. Is that Ammonite? You know what? I will let that choose my fossil, so we are going with Lord Helix since I pulled an Ammonite for my Mount Moon encounter. Technically not a Mount Moon encounter. Probably will not even use Ammonite when I revive the fossil if I choose to, but I will pick the Helix fossil. And what's the rare? A Vaporeon. So I do not get anything actually for Mount Moon, and I'm really not too broken up about it, to be honest, because like I said, there's nothing I'm extremely attached to in here. Paris would have had a little bit of utility, I guess, for potentially Misty's gym, but I don't think that it would have been like a make or break thing. So let's try to just switch train a little bit and get Nidoran to level 16. Off of all the trainers in here. There is a good amount of trainers, so Clefairy, pretty easy in this game considering there's no fairy type yet. Broke through the cute charm, thankfully. Just a whole bunch of back and forth to the center for now. I think the luck of getting a potential Nidoking far outweighs any kind of Mount Moon encounter I could have gotten, to be honest. You have Bullet Seed there. I don't know if anything I have will be able to learn that, though. Is Astonish Zubat's only attacking move? Another Bug Catcher. Let's go with Pidgey. And Pidgey is going to hit level 18, which means it is Pidgeotto time. Kakuna. Ooh, and I have Peck. A flying type move on my Nidoran. So I can just take out Kakuna without switch training here. Level 10. And a Pidgeotto. Definitely looking a little better now. Paralyze heal. I'm probably gonna stop messing with these Zubats. Alright, does this guy have a Magnemite? Yeah, I did remember that. The only Steel type Pokemon of Kanto. Hoping to get a Magnemite, Voltorb, maybe a Pikachu later. I'm definitely, even though it's a fully optional area, definitely going to go to the power plant to try to get a electric type Pokemon, just because pretty much all of Lance's team is flying type, so I know a lot of YouTubers call him Birdkeeper Lance. Let's see Peck. Now, if not, I'm sure I will have something that can learn, like, Ice Beam or something like that, which will be even more useful for Lance specifically, but just as a general rule, having an Electric-type Pokemon is pretty crucial most of the time. Nidoran's already holding its own. Rare Candy. Probably won't save the rare candies, I'll just use them as I see fit, like if I get tired of grinding in a specific area. Don't know what level it gets double kick in this. Does this guy give you something? I don't think he's a... I'm excavating for fossils. Okay. There's the Paris I wanted. I think it has Effect Spore as its ability, so I don't want to use Peck and make contact with it. Let's go. And I really don't want to give up on Beedrill, but I really don't want to train Beedrill. It is just not a great Pokemon. Broke through the sand attacks. Alright, so I get one more encounter before the first mandatory non-lab rival battle, which I don't think will be a big problem. Kind of a pain that I don't have anything good to lead with, because he always leads with a flying type. I believe in Pokemon Yellow he leads with like a Spearow or something. I could be wrong, I don't remember perfectly, but I know that in Gen 1 he always leads with something from the Pidgey line. And I don't really have anything great for flying types. I guess that would have been an advantage to getting maybe a Geodude encounter for Mount Moon, but I'm really not too worried about it. Oddish. Let's do Peck. Absorb. What level does Nidoran learn Double Kick? It might be... Yeah, I guess it's irrelevant in this game, because in Yellow it learns it early so that it's usable for Brock, but if you don't get it till after Brock in this game, then it might go back to its normal level, which was like, oh, it already learned it. I am totally losing my mind. I don't know how I didn't notice that. Must have learned it at 14, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Nidoran is like already unstoppable though. I just need to make sure I do my best to specifically keep it and Charmander alive, or Charmeleon. And I just noticed that I once again forgot to nickname a Pokemon. I'm so bad at that. Like, I don't like nicknaming them in my normal playthroughs, so it's just so hard for me to remember to do that. Keep Nidoran healthy. We're pulling a big job here. And I totally could have taken it out if I used Gust, because that has same type attack bonus. I click Tackle. Got the confusion twice. Oh man, should have just gone with Gust once again. Whatever, nothing bad happened. Ether. Will Peck take it out from there? Nope. And I really don't think there's any advantage to not just evolving it into Nidoking right away, because I think most of what it's going to learn is going to be TM moves. So I think in just a few minutes here, I will have a Nidoking on my team. I think I will skip out on learning Thrash, but I'm kind of okay with that. But I think that might be the only move that I would get if I kept it unevolved for any length of time. Gotta love the poison point. And here we go. And there's the Moonstone. Couldn't have written that better myself. Just like that, I've got a Nidoking, very, very valuable to a Nuzlocke. I think if I get myself a Gyarados, I've got Charizard, Nidoking, Gyarados. Pretty much just need to make it through Misty. That is the last, like, major concern I have, just because I have nothing good against her. But, if I can get an Oddish and use a Gloom against her, I think I might have a little bit better of a chance. But I'm feeling a little cocky and think if I pull an Abracadabra or Alakazam card for that route, I might go for them instead, because there are other opportunities to catch a grass-type Pokemon. And grass really isn't the greatest type overall, but just to have something strong against water. The only reason I say grass isn't the best type is because in this game, so many of the water-type Pokemon that you deal with are like water poison or water ice, and it just doesn't really help you much to be a grass type in those cases. But if I can get an electric type, I'll be pretty set. Then I'll teach Dig to Nidoking as soon as I get that. Earthquake as soon as I get that. I don't know if I can learn Rock Slide or not. That would be pretty mean. I had a Rock Slide, Earthquake, some sort of, just normal physical moves. If I don't manage to get a Gyarados for whatever reason, I'm thinking that I will probably hope for the Lapras. So my Saffron City pack, I'm gonna have to hit like either Lapras, Hitmonlee, or Hitmonchan. which I'm fine with any of those options, but Lapras definitely has the most usability, I think. And finally, almost out of Mount Moon. Last trainer in Mount Moon here. Grimer. I don't fare well against Grimer. I don't have anything good to use. But I don't think it can do much against me either. I am immune to Voltorb, well, to Electric type. Which means that I don't really need a Diglett's Cave encounter if I can keep Nidoking alive. May just hope that I pull a Diglett or Dugtrio from the pack for that encounter. And if I do, keep it as a backup just in case, but obviously the goal is that I keep this ground type the entire playthrough. But especially since Nidoking is ground poison, there's the Helix for that Kabuto I pulled. I really don't need Beedrill if I already have a poison type. Like, there's just... having multiple poison types isn't really a great strat. Let's do Mega Punch on Nidoking. We will forget Leer. I don't think Mega Kick is really that good. Maybe we'll just teach it to Charmeleon just for fun. I don't need Growl. Alright. An item there? No. Alright, time for another encounter. I'm just going to quickly look at what the options are. Looks like Ekans, Mankey, and Spearow. Not really too crazy about any of those, but if I happen to pull one, it definitely wouldn't hurt to have some extra slots filled on my team. I don't think any of those are going to do great to help me. And of course, there's the Paris that I could have used for my Mount Moon encounter. Code card for somebody. Hopefully these are focused enough when I upload them. You'll have to decipher what the code cards say. Grass Energy, there's that Paris, Voltorb, Krabby, Sandshrew, Primeape, that means I can pick Mankey, Fearow, I could pick Spearow too, Onix, Porygon Reverse, Bellsprout Reverse, and a Dragonite. So I'm thinking I go with Mankey here, because it is going to be kind of the most generic pick that I can make. I definitely don't need another poison type in Ekans, so I'm glad that I didn't pull that, but really not too crazy about any of those options, to be honest. Let's find a Mankey. Mega Punch. I still don't have anything great for Misty though, even with this. There's that Mankey. Let's see. I don't even really want to get into dangerous territory trying to weaken it. Let's see if I can just catch it in the first couple balls. First ball. Alright. I might honestly just keep Mankey as like a pivot. And I think Misty's top level Pokemon is like 21. Yeah, it is 21, so probably go through some of the trainers up above and see how we do. Get the secret rare candy. Can't forget that. And who do I want to lead with? I'll probably just stick with Nidoking. Rival battle number 2. Let's go Mega Punch. Of course it missed. That's the thing that sucks about this move. Wow, 3 in a row. That was 4 out of 5 have missed. Alright, now you're poisoned at least. That took an outrageously long time to take him down. We'll go to our own Pidgeotto here for Squirtle. I don't really think Squirtle can do too much damage to us. Nice crit. Abra has no attacking moves until it evolves. And then I also don't believe his Rattata can do much. Yeah, that fight was not too incredibly scary. I love how he says a chatty gossip like you needs this thing, and it's like you're pretty much like canonically silent through all these games. Like obviously it's implied that you have some dialogue, but even when you go battle Red, which is supposed to be your Kanto character, like it's just an ellipses, like he doesn't even say anything. Start with Pidgeotto here. Nugget Bridge number 2. Yeah, everything becomes, you become kind of at a level advantage around here. Let's not learn Whirlwind. Gust. Just gonna get everything up to level 21 up here. Now, unless I get a Oddish as my encounter in that event, I might train that, but as soon as I'm through Nugget Bridge, basically, I'm going to do another pack and hopefully get an Oddish. Maybe if I don't, I will get an Abra, and in the very, very rare chance that I actually catch it, I will definitely train that up to a Kadabra before taking on Misty. But pretty low odds there. Alright, this should be level 21 now. Switch out to Charmander, Charmeleon. I'm number 5. I'll stomp you. Definitely going to not depend on using Mega Punch with Nidoking too much, because that accuracy in the rival battle was abysmal. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Come on. Only one turn of confusion, not bad. Alright. Time to see what my encounter is. I'm gonna check the possible encounters real quick, just to be positive. We've got Abra, Caterpie, Metapod, Oddish, Pidgey, and Weedle, and then the rest are going to be water encounters. We've got Psyduck, Tentacool, Krabby, and Magikarp. So definitely hoping for that Oddish. I will go ahead and go for the Abra if I happen to pull that way, but let's get another pack opened. I believe this is Route 24. I'm never really paying attention when I walk into them what it says. Code, once again, hopefully somebody's able to make use of those. Fighting Energy, Sandshrew, Seal, Doduo, Tentacool, Charmeleon. What is that? That is a Parasect, not what I need. Giovanni, not what I need. Dugtrio, not what I need. Vileplume, Clefable, and a full art Kangaskhan, so a good pull, but does not help me at all for this route, unfortunately. That is fine though. I'll take the good pull, and I will continue right along with the Mons that I have. Might end up just a touch over leveled if I go through the whole of this route, but like I said, I'm not doing a hard level cap or anything here. Let's see. I don't especially feel the need to heal right now. I'm just hoping I don't get to a point where, like, I have to be, like, so lucky just to get an encounter. But, like, on the last route, I had Mankey and Fearow to choose from, so... Do I want Smokescreen? Not really. I don't think so. I already have Sand Attack on Pidgey if I need to resort to those strats. Wait, so what route is this? Is this also Route 24, or is that route... That might still be Route 4. Oh, this is Route 25. This is another route. Does that mean I get another pack? Okay. So there are different encounters in this route. Very slightly different, but they are different. The only real difference is the water encounters, but it looks like I do get one more opportunity in Route 25. So sorry to keep jumping cameras, but let's get one more pack opened and see if I can get that Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam out of this pack. Code card. Darkness Energy, Weedle, Zubat, what is that, Goldeen, Nidoran, Fearow, Onix, Dratini, or Dragonair, I can't see from this angle, Pidgeotto or Pidgeot, what is that, Articuno, Vileplume, Bill's transfer full art. That's been a lot of full arts just in this video series so far. Cool pull. I am on my way to see Bill, actually, so kind of fitting, but does not help my case, so I guess I'm in the same boat I was. Another sip of LaCroix and keep this going. Move the front camera to the back, and let's get through this. Who do I want to lead with? Let's go Nidoking on this guy. I think I should probably switch train the Mankey for the rest of this route. Probably a good idea. There's no low kick. Can you take it out? This would be good experience. I'm not really too attached to Mankey. Is that like 2 levels? Not even a single level. I thought that would be at least a level and a half. So yeah, let's get a little experience on Mankey. Let's go Charmeleon. Onyx, okay. Should I go for it? Maybe not a great idea. Ooh, it'll only take 2 though. Knocked him out. I shouldn't be underestimating Mankey so much, I guess. Super underleveled Mankey taking out that Onyx. Okay. I think Pidgeotto's the only safe thing to go into here. I don't know if it knows any Psychic type moves, but don't want Charmeleon for the Water type moves. Don't want Nidoking for the Psychic type moves. My boyfriend is really cool. Yeah, maybe I'll get Mankey to like level 15-ish for the gym. It's not really gonna be any help, but it could at least hold its own if I need to switch it over temporarily. Alright, I'm gonna go heal before I get ahead of myself and lose something in a stupid minor trainer battle. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how many packs I have left at the end of this series, because I think that you know, and just seeing all the pulls that I got throughout the process, because I am going to kind of keep them set aside and just do a little recap at the very end. So the last episode of this, whether that's because I wipe or because I actually finish the Nuzlocke, I'll go through and show all of the pulls that I got throughout the entire series of videos, and then I'm not going to do all the remaining packs as part of that video. I'll film that with my normal camera setup, but yeah, just excited to see how many cool things I pull. I don't think I've pulled anything that I actually need for my set yet, but I've pulled a lot of full arts. Like 3 so far, and then I know there was an illustration rare in there. My brain will not let me go through this route without getting that guy to come down so that I can go in there and get the TM for Seismic Toss before I get cut. It's just like an OCD thing. Every time I play a Kanto game, I have to do that. Secret power in this. I guess it's not. Well, it's seismic toss in Generation 1. And I am a Gen 1 kid, so. Alright. Looks like I'm pretty much given up on the idea of giving nicknames to my Pokemon. The first 3 that I caught, I think, got them. The Rattata did have a nickname. Just didn't last long in the playthrough. And then, ever since then, I've forgotten every single time. I'm always just mashing text after I catch something. Come on. And 2 misses. I'm gonna be very cautious in Misty's gym with Nidoking. Probably use it on the like extra trainers, but it is a ground type, so want to be sure to preserve it as best as I can. And not be too confident in Mega Punch, obviously, because that move never lands. Oh, come on. And here's Bill. Got the SS tickets. And now I can go in this ransacked house now. I mean, I can go all the way to Vermilion City in the SS Anne and get cut and everything if I really wanted to, but I think I'm just gonna go here, fight this guy. I'm gonna chop first. We'll go Nidoking. And then Drowsy. And don't have any awakening or anything like that, I don't believe, but was never in any real danger there, it looked like. Fury swipes. We'll teach that for good measure. I don't know that Mankey's going to be a long-term team member at all, but I like it more than Beedrill for sure. And time for gym number 2. Episode 2 of my card lock is coming to a close. After Misty, either when I win or when I wipe. Even this feels risky. Mankey. Let's see. Okay, I don't know what move Shelder has, but I think it would be using a water move if it had one. Oh, but it does have an ice move, which is still super effective. Alright, well I got Nidoking to level 21 to match everybody else. Let's go heal. Alright, the Goldeen trainer. It knows Peck, so we definitely don't want a fighting type in there. I think the Misty fight's really going to be for Pidgeotto to win, basically. It's going to come down to if Pidgeotto can deal with it, because Starmie is actually no joke. So we're not going to use this as a switch training opportunity for Mankey. Should I lead with Beedrill? No. I want to keep that as a potential switch in if I need to heal or something. Lead Pidgeotto. Harden. How about a crit? Oh my goodness. It did land the hit. Let's switch to Beedrill. Let's try to poison. Confusion every time. That was enough to kill it? You've got to be kidding me. Alright. Oh. Okay, no confusion this time. And a crit. We're gonna heal up Pennywise. It's a little spooky. Am I gonna lose Mankey too? Yep. Alright. I really don't want to lose Pidgeotto. Man, it looks like, should I go for the Hail Mary? Oh, it's faster than me too. Nidoking, can you do it? If I wipe here, this was at least a proof of concept, and I will have a great big opening of 151 packs for all the ones that I didn't get to for this playthrough. You know, I would love to keep it going, but I want to move on to other kinds of, you know, streaming and let's play type of endeavors, so this is not looking good though. I think this is where I wipe. Swift. Can I keep the Melian alive? Mega Kick's powerful, very inaccurate, and not enough. But that was my attempt at a Pokemon card based Nuzlocke. My first Nuzlocke ever. Please leave some feedback, you know, if you liked it, what you think I should do next time. I probably won't do more playthroughs based on cards just because it's not exactly cost effective. Really wish I would have made it further, but yeah, I got 2 episodes in, and not bad for my very first Nuzlocke, but definitely one I can't just start over whenever I wipe, if that is to happen, because, you know, buying packs of cards to do it every single time is just not practical. But thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more projects like this, and of course, more Pokemon card openings.